In this video, we are only going to be using potatoes to beat Minecraft. Now, there are a few ground rules. First one, we're going to be playing in super flat. This is already an incredibly hard challenge, so we're going to be using super flat to make it easier to both find the stronghold and kill endermen. Now, we are going to have blaze rods in our inventory, or blaze powder. That is basically necessary. It would be almost impossible to go to the nether without that, and going to the nether with absolutely nothing but potatoes is basically impossible. And the third rule is the only item I am able to use, place, is the dirt block. Now, I can mine the dirt block, I can place the dirt block, I can do basically anything with the dirt block, but I cannot use or place any other items other than hold them in my inventory. And the only way that I can get dirt is by eating an entire 64 stack of potatoes, and that would free up an inventory slot that I can use to get and place dirt. Start off by running a long way, so I'll just skip over that because I did basically nothing, but I ate almost 64 potatoes and made it to a village because remember, I don't have any weapons or armor, so killing them is going to be a lot harder. After I finished building the main base, I decided to build a little stairway upwards so that I could jump off and climb back up again and lose more hearts, because eventually I'm going to need a lot of dirt if I want to stack up all the way to the top of the obsidian pillars in the end. Now, after losing a lot of potatoes and running around doing a bunch of different little things, yeah, boy, I decided to go out into where I was planning to kill the enderman, the big plains area, and build these contraptions so that no spiders could get up there and so I could safely kill the enderman. But endermen take a incredibly long time to kill if you're only fighting them with potatoes. Surprisingly, I was hitting him for like 5 minutes, and yes, eventually I got him down, but yes, I did get an ender pearl, and that is number one of many. And the second ender pearl came very soon after, with the second enderman dying to what is going to be a very common way of death, to a creeper. So I was running and there was a group of like 4 or 5 creepers and I avoided them narrowly, but then I ran up to this enderman and I'm not sure what happened here, but I one hit him and he dropped a pearl, so that was a very lucky situation. I got a little bit impatient, so I turned those ender pearls into ender eyes, shot them up into the sky, and once I saw the direction, I knew that I could just keep going that way. And since it's super flat, I was able to just directly run to the stronghold. And after what felt like years of mining dirt, I decided to start on the big staircase upwards. I got the achievement I Spy, and I was in the stronghold officially. Now, I thought that it looked like that because of a rendering error or something with my shader pack, but no, the entire stronghold looked very, very weird and broken, and so I slowly made my way over to what looked like the portal room, and finally we made it to the portal room. Now, there were sadly no pearls in the portal frames, but you know what? 12 ender pearls shouldn't be that hard to get. 12 ender pearls shouldn't be that hard to get. A day later, in the bright morning, right after the night, I finally got this beautiful, beautiful enderman right here, and this creeper came up to give me some very, very much appreciated assistance, and the enderman dropped me my final required ender pearl. With 12 ender pearls, I decided that I definitely needed to start mining some more dirt so I could build up to the pillars, and I figured 5 stacks would be relatively close to enough. And as I start my long, windy, and very annoying walk up this staircase that I don't know why I built like this, and don't know why I really built at all, because I don't need to get up to the end portal frame until I had 12 ender pearls, but you know, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
And finally, I was walking up these steps to the end portal frame, placed that dirt, and began my process into the end. After bridging to the middle and beginning my rise up these obsidian pillars to take out these crystals, I began bridging out to the other crystals, and what would be a very terrifying way of bridging, because the Ender Dragon could at any time knock me off. But luckily I have a trick in my back pocket, and that is called cheating. I slowly destroyed each and every one of the ender crystals, being very careful and making sure to exit and rejoin every time that I was knocked off. Now, as I began climbing up to the final end crystal, I was very excited to see what fighting the ender dragon with potatoes, aka my fist basically, would be like. So I got down and I began to wait for it to perch. It was literally probably an hour of me just sitting around and waiting for this stupid thing to perch. Once the dragon perched, I was finally able to get a good amount of hits in him, and it did a surprisingly large amount of damage. Now, I was spam clicking like absolute craziness, but I did almost like a tenth of the ender dragon's health in just one rotation, which was a lot more than I had hoped for. Now, the next time that it perched, I was a little bit more hopeful that I could maybe take its damage down further, because I was not confident that I could live for a long time, even with my inventory so filled with these beautiful potatoes. But luckily, I was able to save myself with a quick MLG. The next perch, I decided right away to run up to the neck and just start absolutely destroying it. I thought maybe I could get it this time, but my fingers were definitely feeling the effects, and I knew in my heart that this would be the last time, because it had been around an hour at this point. And I jumped up, I started hitting him on the neck, I saw that damage go down quick, and I swear I have never clicked so fast in my life as I saw that bar go down and down and down, and I finally did it. And with that, we have beat Minecraft with only potatoes. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did like this video, be sure to give it a like. I spent a long time on this video, so if you did like it, please be sure to subscribe to stay tuned for the amazing videos I have planned. But that's been just about it. Peace.